Initially, I saw the first trailer. I didn't do a reaction because I saw it in the theaters, and I was like, man, this looks not good. But after watching it, I must admit, I was very, very wrong. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Whole Views. Thank you for clicking that thumbnail. My name is Corey. We're going to be reviewing the movie Beast here today. It just recently came on to streaming, so I was able to take a look at it, and I must say that I was incredibly wrong about the film based on the trailers that we got. Subscribe to the channel if you like to see movie reviews, trailer reactions, all the different things that we do here. Subscribe, please. Come back, check out more videos, and join in the comment section and let us know all the different questions that we asked to go along with the videos. For this one, the main question is, did you think Beast would be worth seeing? Because I did not. I remember seeing the trailer for this thing and I initially thought, this is not gonna be something that is worth my time. So I didn't take the time to go to the theaters. But once it became available on VOD and I did hear some other positive opinions about it from people I trust, I thought to myself, maybe I'll take a look at it, and I'm glad that I did. On my scale, I give the movie an 8.2 out of 10. It is not top tier cinema, but it is very, very good, and it does have some aspects to it that are incredible, and it makes for a very enjoyable, pretty tense, very good movie. I think that when I look at the score, of an 8.2, I think to myself, the score is carried very clearly by the visuals. You have a solid performance by Idris Elba, but the CGI, there were no lions present during the making of the movie. That is truly impressive. I did not think that every lion that I saw on set during watching the movie was animated. There was so much interaction between the actors and the animals that you just believed in your mind that at some point they did something to get these animals to be tamed enough to interact. But no, everything was CGI. There were no lions present. And just that feat alone shows that, hey, this movie is well done in that regard. The other aspect of the visuals that I really thought was like, wow, this is impressive. There were so many tracking shots, a lot of camera movement, not in a disorienting way, but a way that it clearly looks like this was well rehearsed and edited incredibly well, because there were a lot of shots that just went from one area to another and then right back to that same area. It was incredible, and it was there from the beginning of the movie all the way through the end. So I was very happy with the way that the movie was shot, on top of the stellar CGI that you get throughout the film. Performance-wise, the movie is carried by Idris Elba and Sharlto Copley, and I'ma just not try to pronounce his name no more and call him what I always call him, and that is Vickers. We call him Vickers from District 9. That was our introduction to that guy as an actor. So me and my friends, when we talk about Sharlto Copley doing anything, we always refer to him as Vickers, and I enjoyed Vickers' performance here in this movie. He was like a real, resourceful, useful, good character to kind of show the landscape, and his performance when it came to a few scenes with him and Idris Elba really hit home, given the backstory, and didn't have to do it in a real exposition, let's draw everything out or spell everything out type of way. It was done in a way that it really made sense, and I really enjoyed it. And I liked his performance. I liked the way his character went out. It was great, and it was useful, and it was well done. I enjoyed Mr. Copley. Aside from the visuals and the performances, I do feel like the movie is paced very well. It's pretty short at like an hour and 37 minutes. The fact that there's no scenes that are useless, and a lot of the stuff that you see in the early phases of the film come back around, I was happy to see that. It's fairly entertaining. I give it an 8 in that category, and I think to myself that this is presented to us in the trailers and the marketing so badly because it made it seem incredibly nonsensical. You get the thought of the idea in your head that Idris Elba is going to fight a lion, and that makes no sense. And while there's portions of the movie that don't make a whole bunch of sense, specifically the last few scenes, if you really sit and think about it and you really pay attention to the way the movie is presented, even the final scenes of the movie made sense, with Idris going through some things, his character going through some things, and surviving it. And it makes a bit of sense if you pay attention to the antagonist lion that is present throughout the film. Like when you get to the end, they kind of make you take a leap, but if you pay attention, it's not that much of a leap. And I was happy with that. Rewatchability is always gonna be a low thing for me. I give it a 6 on the rewatchability scale. It is something I would like to sit through again with a different audience just to see if people can pick up on the way the movie is shot, as well as if people can tell if there's real lions or CGI lions. I imagine a lot of people think that these are real, just watching the trailers and watching the movie. But as you do a little research, I did just one quick Google search, like, no, none of these lions are real, man. And that's very impressive, and I want to see if other people would catch it. So rewatchability is decent. It's a good movie to watch. It's PG-13, I believe, and if it's not, there's not enough violence or blood to me to warrant it being something that, oh, like I can't put this on at any time. It's actually, to me, something that you probably could put on at any time. While the main lion antagonist is like horrific and scary in nature, it's not anything that's gonna keep a kid up at night if they walk past and see this lion being menacing. So yeah, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie, and it's way better than I gave it credit for. I know initially I saw the first trailer, I didn't do a reaction because I saw it in the theaters, and I was like, man, this looks not good. But after watching it, I must admit, I was very, very wrong. That's all the thoughts we have to share here about Beast. I thought it was a good movie. Not necessarily on my top of the year list, but still, very, very good movie, man. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and go watch something good. I went to bed.